Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review going back out to Arizona. This is actually a collaboration with Wren House and someone who's local to me, Wren House and Horus. This is Ruru, and there is a Horus-esque bird on the label of this beer. If you guys know about Horus stouts, they always have, not always, I get, is it always? They always have all kinds of different birds on them, which is rad. So this is per the label a West Coast IPA. It is 7.4% alcohol by volume. Wren House is in Phoenix and Prescott, Arizona. Beer comes courtesy of my man Rodrigo. I appreciate you, sir. Canned on February 5th, so time of recording, a month in the can. 4 weeks. Ooh, there was not a whole lot of hiss crack when we opened that thing. See what the carb's like. I just drank a cold IPA that Wren House brewed that Rodrigo sent that was really, really good. So I'm very much looking forward to this. They do not give us any information on the can about what hops they're using. So it's fun to go in blind. I'm sure I was wrong about the last beer that I drank, but it was a really good beer. So I'm looking forward to this. This beer very much looks like the last beer that I just drank. It is that just straw sunshiny yellow. Not a lot of bubbles in the glass. Finger right now of, I don't know, sudsy head. I'm sure it'll dissipate rather quickly, but yeah, there's a couple bubbles in the glass. This thing's got to be hopped to high heavens. Can we create more of a head? People were like, how can we swirl it? I'm trying to just create head, see if we can get some bubbles in the glass. I don't know if that does anything. Probably not. Probably ruins it. Smell this thing. Ooh, this is piney. This, I mean, I mentioned it in the last beer we just drank. This is like Simcoe heavy to me too. This is like gritty, earthy, dirty. Is it cat pee a little bit? Lemon zest. But yeah, piney, it's resinous. It smells good, dude. This though does not smell, it looks like it because it's light. It doesn't smell like the new school West Coast IPAs. It's not candied. It's not super fruity. This is like earthy, resinous, piney. It's like funk, tomato vine. I don't know if like, is it like dusty, dirty like Nelson? It doesn't smell like grapey, but it smells like gritty. It smells great. Was it Peter who said that when he smells Nelson sometimes it reminds him of sweaty gym socks? This almost has like a locker room thing going on. It smells fucking awesome. Let's go and taste it. Rodrigo, cheers. Appreciate you, bro. There's a little tropical thing that you don't smell. A little bit. But holy smokes, this is resinous and piney and dank. And like bitter pith of like lemon peel. That bitterness is awesome. Yeah, this is, it doesn't look like an old school IPA, right? Because those typically were brewed with crystal malt and they were like very dark. But this is kind of a throwback, I think. Everyone on my channel who watches videos that says they don't like the new school West Coast IPA, this is an IPA that you would like. This is old school at heart. Yeah, super pithy lemon, pine needles. There's a little, I think the bitterness is given off a little bit of a floral vibe. I've talked about that before, but I have bad allergies to flowers. So like there'll be times where I'm walking outside and I walk by like a big thing of flowers and it feels like I can taste it. This beer is kind of giving that thing, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Super dry. There's a nice bready sweetness on the finish. But yeah, there's like a dirty, gritty, like tomato viney thing, like an earthy thing. So it kind of is Nelson-esque, but it doesn't really taste grapey to me, but maybe it doesn't have to. But yeah, this has like that Simcoe catty, super pithy thing that I love. If you love West Coast IPAs and the old school, like that old school vibe of West Coast IPAs like I do, you will love this beer. This is fantastic. People who are in Phoenix, I mean, what else is in Arizona? I was there for a travel baseball tournament years ago. It was actually the week before the world shut down in 2020. And I remember having beers out there and they were okay. Nothing like this. But we were in Scottsdale. So I was not in Phoenix, or I don't know where Prescott is, but Scottsdale beer was decent at best. This shit though, this is good. If I was in Phoenix, I'd be drinking Wren House all the time. It's really, really good stuff. So we'll leave it at that. That's Ruru from Wren House and Horus. If you like old school IPA vibes, if you like bitter, even as it's warmed up, it is bitter on my tongue. I fucking love it. Bready, a little bit of that like lemon sweetness. It's really, really nice. Yeah, if you like old school IPAs, you would love this beer. So, do you guys have this one? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Wren House. They're making some good beers. It's easy to see why they won. I'm pretty sure they won gold at GABF a couple years ago for Spellbinder. I think. I gotta look that up before I confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.